What's up, people of God? It's time to focus on healing. So, hence, I brought these out. Y'all know what that means. It's a teachable moment, okay? It's a teachable moment. Let us begin. So, in this video, we're going to go through some healing do's and don'ts, okay? So, as children of God, God created you to be protectors of light, okay? So, naturally, the devil wants you to do the opposite of that. Okay, so of course, being a child of God, you were hunted by wolves and witches. That assignment was to steal and destroy the light of God from within you. The first do is we need, as the body of Christ, we need to stop entertaining the weak mindset of the devil. For example, so the devil's mindset is weak because it is low vibrational. It has no honor or integrity attached to it that is worthy of praise. Okay? Which is high vibrational. All right? People in generational bondage, the people who was attacking the chosen people of God, they are jealous and envious of the light that is in these people, the light of God that is in these people, because the light, the integrity, the honor that it carries is worthy of praise. So they are jealous of that. But sometimes in life, we just need to take it slow and analyze the situation. People of God, does it make any sense for you? For the ones who think they're born in the generational curses, do it make sense for you to be jealous of the children of God? Did God not make you also? You too are a child of God. You too were oppressed to bring you down to a low vibrational place in life. You too are oppressing your children to make sure that they get an alignment with the low vibrational oppression in life, so that they could oppress others in the work of in Satan's system, to work in Satan's system. Why do you need to do that? Why do you need to oppress your own? Why do you need to stagnate your own in life? Because you are what? A child of God. Therefore, there is a light in you that is worthy to be praised. There is a light in your children that is worthy to be praised. So, therefore, what is operating in you? When you operate in the spirit of jealousy, okay? What then is operating in you? It is demons operating in you. Why? Because you are a child of God, therefore there is no need for you to be jealous of other children of God. So what is operating in you? Demons, fallen angels who are jealous of the children of God. Why are these fallen angels, these demons, jealous of the children of God? Number one, angels are created to serve humans. They are ministering angels whose assignment is to serve humans. Now, Lucifer and the people who he convinced, and the other angels, the fallen angels who he convinced to follow him, they are upset and they are jealous because they feel like we are lower beings. We are lower in creation. We are lower in knowledge to them. Therefore, why on earth does God want us to serve them? These angels were created just to serve. Lucifer, Satan, he thought that he was greater than that. He felt as if he is worthy of the praise. He should be served. Okay? These fallen angels, these demons, they know that they are destined to burn in hell. Okay? That's why they are trying to overtake humanity. Okay? Have full dominion here on earth so that they could procrastinate going to hell, so that they could reign for umpteen years. They trying to enjoy as much time from going to hell as humanly possible, as demonly possible. And that's the same thing people who are in Satan agenda, these high rulers and high places, are trying to do. They are trying to enjoy as much of their luxury life as much as possible before God steps in and changes everything. Okay? So that's something I like. Two, operating in sin, in sinful nature, in Satan's system. Okay? That's why the enemy, that's why the demons, the fallen angels, they trying to fool y'all and believing, no, I can't let go of my material things. You need to enjoy them for as long as you possibly can. Okay? It's because they want to enjoy ruling over you and living through you as long as they possibly can, so they don't go to get burned in hell. But they also are jealous of you as well, because they want to drag you to hell with them through your acts. That is why Satan is called the accuser. Your accuser. He is deceiving you into making you do these things so that he could accuse you and justify why you should be going to hell with him, with them, with the demons. I call all low vibrational behavior a weak disease, a demon infestation, ding dong, contamination. People of God, heal from this victim mentality, because this victim mentality encourages you to spread darkness, to pay wickedness forward. Okay, for example, when I was being attacked by Satan's system, okay, there is a particular Satan worker who, there's work undercover, who was speaking to me, and she was like, oh, I'm so sorry you have to go through whatever it is you have to go through. She was like, do you feel safe? I'm so sorry you have to go through whatever it is you have to go through. Listen to me, it wasn't sarcasm. It was wickedness. Okay? And to this person, because she knows who she is, this is not a time to belittle you. This is not a time to condemn you, chastise you. This is a learning opportunity it was a learning opportunity for me. So I'm grateful for it. And now is a learning opportunity for all the viewers watching. Wickedness in this instant was having the satisfaction of saying, well, it happened to me. Now it's your turn. Remember, we must disassociate ourselves from these demonic character traits, okay? That is sick satisfaction of watching someone else endure the same pain, or allowing someone else to endure the same pain that you endured. A sick satisfaction that is not of you. God did not put that in you. He made you with the fruits of the Spirit. He made you to be a defender of righteousness and holiness. Children of God, you are able to heal and be freed when you do your natural assignment of God, which is to be a protector and defender of light. Okay? When you are faced with these particular situations, there's two choices. You can either take the upper road, which is your higher calling of defending, or you can take the lower road, which is to operate in a low vibration, satisfying your lower calling of the devil. Let me do two scenarios. One scenario, a child is born and raised in a particular area, and they go to school and they are bullied. Okay, bullied so bad that the children are, doing wedgies on this boy and flushing his head in the toilet and all this stuff. So the bullying is so bad that the parents, the loving parents, decide to move and take this child to another state. Okay, and they go to another school. Have you ever realized that when you go into different zones, different places, okay, you are treated differently in different places? Why? Because it's the mindset and the belief of a certain territory. Okay? I hope I'm making this clear. All right. So let's go on with the thing. So now this child go to a new school, and this child is seen differently in a different light, because why? This child is new to this environment. It is not a part of the belief and stuff of that area. Okay, so everybody sees this person as a new entity. You get a new file. Okay, when you come somewhere else, so everybody naturally sometimes. But in this scenario we talking about, of course, life scenarios could go different, but in this scenario, everybody approaches you a different way. They see you normal, okay? So they approaching you in a different way with a normal general respect. So because he have a general respect now of being new and the children doesn't know him, he is accepted by the popular kids, okay? The popular kids that would bully someone. So now in this environment, he could either pick the upper road or the high road where these children are bullying somebody, and he could go along with it, and he could like it, and he could develop wickedness. He could get under the hold and the control of the devil and become wicked. Or he can be a defender, okay? And you are released from your childhood traumas. You are released from your traumas when you defend, okay? When you defend, you are released. You feel inner happiness. You feel healing when you stop someone from experiencing what you experience. Okay, there's something I want to say. Let's back up a little bit. When this child came into this new zone, this new territory, in their previous territory of where they were born, the devil had an assignment and an agenda on his mind. Where you born is where you attack. People that say a prophet is never respected in this home. Okay. So where you are born, where you grow, you have the enemy's assignment there to attack you and thinking, oh, you look this certain way. You have this ugly flaw about you, which is not true, which is the lie of the enemy. Okay? So now that you take yourself out of that environment where the devil had an agenda to make you feel lesser than because of a certain situation that's a lie. Okay? Let's say me. Sometimes people may be like, oh, your laugh is this, your laugh is whatever. The devil want to make my laugh a problem, okay? But in other environments and stuff like that, people love my laugh. People is like, girl, you laugh. When you start laughing, I gotta laugh too, okay? So same thing for this. I can't think of a trait to give this character what I dealing with right now. So in this character, let's say he was lied about the way his heirs look or something. He was picked on about his heirs. But he gone in a new environment and they don't see the heirs. They don't care about the heirs because the heirs was never a problem. So now he's accepted in this different zone, in this different territory. Okay? Now where he have to make a choice to be low vibrational or high vibrational. Okay? Now I gone through all that just to say, where you are born is where people know you when they attack you for different things in your life. They make traumas, triggers, okay, childhood triggers. And we may touch later on that in the video, okay? So my second example is a female child who has been molested as a child. So she can pick a high road or a low road. So the high road would be to be a defender, okay? The high road would be to get into the social worker system or however, or become a lawyer and put these criminals to jail. So she have a higher, let me tell you all something. When y'all go through these trauma, I tell y'all, if it come across your desk, you are the demon slayer to deal with these problems. Okay? To make sure that it doesn't pass you. You have to, the way God operates, God allows you to go through a system so you can learn the system ins and outs, the signs of child molestation, the signs, the traits. You have to know something in order to deal with it. You have to know an area of life in order to clean it up. Okay? God didn't allow these things to happen to you for you to be defeated. That is what the enemy wants. The enemy just wants you to focus on the pain and pass it forward or live in that trap of that trauma. No, God designed you to heal, people of God, and raise up your sword of righteousness and stop the enemy in his tracks. Come on, people of God. God needs you to slay your giants. Every one of you children of God, you are Davids. Okay? We have a thing called, oh, this one chosen. Oh, this person chosen. No. All are called. Few are chosen. Why? Because few people decide to answer the call of God. It is all about answering the call of God. Okay? So y'all people who are generational curses, you are the call. Okay? Are you going to answer the call of God and become chosen and step into your ability to become chosen? Thank you very much. Now back to my illustration. So this girl, either she could lose self-respect. Remember, we have the devil in her ears constantly telling her she ain't worthy and guiding her down the wrong road of destruction. Okay, so he's telling her he is worthy. Her view on sex has been violated, perverted by the enemy. So either she could have no respect for her bodies and go about there gallivanting and being a you know what, and having that intercourse with anybody because she doesn't respect herself. She doesn't even value the purpose of intercourse because it was violated for her and perverted for her from a child. Or she could go into the system and defend and stop other children and help them to heal. Not every time the devil will allow you to get these jobs, because we know that we fighting demons in high places, people in high places who blocking people who come for good. Right? Block us. I mean, because if it's your calling, you're going to be blocking that area of life. But what she could do is start non-profitable organization and think of creative ways, because she know the healing she needed. She know the words that she needed to be told. Okay? She could use her voice and instill in these children. Okay? And she could get, she could get sponsors from different companies to help her on her movement. Okay? Of course, in that business, the devil is going to be wherever God's presence is. So he's going to try to initially block her and attack that business, and attack her and tell her, listen to me, you don't got no time for this non-profit organization. You got bills. The war coming for her. You got bills. You don't got time for that. No. She have a higher calling. You have to go to your higher calling no matter whether it is helping you financially in the beginning or not. Okay? So after she gets the support she needs and things start running the way it needs to run, then finances, God is going to come after she dispel Satan. God is going to come and bless that business, because it is of God. It is of a higher calling that God called her to. Okay? So bust through these things and wait for God to come and intervene. Okay? Testing has to be allowed. Okay? With that, I'm going to say, heal people of God. I'm going to have to make a part 2 to this video. Okay? So this has been your girl Chris from Love Gone Viral, and you can do it. God is not finished with you yet. In the next video, we're going to talk about strongholds and stuff like that. Okay? To learn how to really slay demons and move mountains. Okay? Because God gave us the power to move mountain. God said, if you have the faith and you tell this mountain, move, go there, yonder. I can't remember how to say it, but I love the way God is talking. Go over there, yonder. Okay? That mountain got to move. All right? If you have the faith, God called you to rise to your calling. He needs you. Okay? Your girl Chris from Love Gone Viral.